There is no fear in love, for perfect love casts out fear. Welcome, one and all, to the celebration of love found in the setting aside of fear. We are here today to celebrate the holy union of Janet Hansen and Dana Smothers. This commitment of relationship is a very significant celebration. For Dana and Janet, this ceremony means that they will continue to share their lives with each other as partners, as friends, and go forward building their future together. It is also an expression of the spiritual bond that they experience together. They acknowledge this union as an ongoing process of exploring the fullness of their individual persons and sharing their friendship and love with you, their friends, and family. As a woman ordained to Christian ministry, I welcome the opportunity to give voice to my personal belief that every relationship of love between human beings is holy, sacred, worthy of celebration and public affirmation. I am privileged to stand with them as a representative of all of us gathered here as community. Together, we are witnesses to the love and honor that Janet and Dana hold for one another. The words and actions that they express here today represent the sacrament of grace through which they join themselves in holy union. The love between Janet and Dana has been growing for years. This ceremony is a public testimony, a community witness to and the blessing of what already exists. Together, let us enter into prayerful celebration of these holy moments. Please pray with me. Loving God, we gather as community this day, rejoicing in the knowledge that you are present with us in this celebration of human love. May the reality of your company in our midst bring deep peace. As we bless Janet and Dana in their bond of love, may each of us here also be affirmed in the all-inclusive love of Christ. Renew everyone present in our determination to graciously love one another as you have loved us. Amen. I have a few words to say to Janet and Dana, and you may listen in. The scriptures often speak of love, but perhaps nowhere more profoundly than in these words from 1 John. God is love, and those who abide in love abide in God, and God abides in them. There is no fear in love, for perfect love casts out fear. Today we are gathered with you to celebrate without fear a love given to you by God. Dana and Janet, you have asked that I share with your family and friends a thought from Mary Ann Williamson that is descriptive of the loving leap of faith you are taking today. To yield to love is to yield to an emptiness from which there is always a sense that we might not return. It takes faith and confidence to surrender so, as to an ocean that might not hold you. Such yielding impels us to leave old ground. Where we have been no longer feeds us, but threatens to destroy us. Living only on dry land constricts our spirits and dries up our juices. Life is leading us back to sea. I've been swimming all my life, he said, but never before without the fear of drowning. Fly back now, and I will swim you home. The stars will guide us, the waves will carry us, and all our fear will slip away. Surrender now. The sea caresses. Together we will meet the sky and find our love together. Janet and Dana, life has taught you both many lessons about who you are and what gives you meaning and purpose in life. been a bit like swimming against the current. A struggle to find peace within yourselves while trying to be what others expect of you to be. But now, in your love for one another, you sense that you can simply relax and swim one another home. In common, you've expressed to me the desire for a place that is home to you. A safe haven where you can be who you are within the accepting companionship of a partner who knows you completely and loves you anyway. Your desire is for a home that is deeply rooted in God, the source of all being, the great love that dispels fear and sustains life. The image of the enduring hope that is on your certificate of commitment is meant to remind you always of your desire to be home for one another, home for your children, and home for all those who enter your life in safety and acceptance. While we have some mixed metaphors, can there be a deeply rooted home that floats on an ocean of love? Well, why not? With God, all things are possible. So like an oak tree, let your love be deeply rooted, an immovable shelter for one another and for your children. Yet let also your love float with ease and trust on the sea of God's grace. Remember gratefully the essential truth of who each of you are as individuals. Support each other's uniqueness, even as you honor your oneness. It is with great love for each of you and joy that you have found each other that all of us gather here with you to celebrate the choice you made to journey together. So may you enjoy the freedom to love fearlessly, to laugh freely, and to live fully. For you have found in each other the gracious gift of God's love that feels like home. Sam, Sophia, Will, and Hope, stand. As you stand in this family, will you continue to participate in it with trust and love and respect?